second keynote session by Mr. Sanjay Wadnerkar, Sir, Director, Novel Business Solutions, LPP, Co-founder, EV Charging Infra, ex-CEO, High Tech Metal Forming. Sir has received his master degree in Automotive Engineering from Anna University in 1987. Sir has been a part of various esteemed organizations like Honeywell Turbo Technology, A.V.Tech Limited, Leogong India Private Limited, Kirloskar Brothers. Sir has over 25 years of experience in strategic planning, product and service development, business development, budgetary planning, organization building, process reengineering, and integrations in the manufacturing industry. I would like to request Sir to please come upon the stage.
Yeah, good afternoon to all of you. So we will be talking about the future application of advanced technology in automotive industry. So we are going to talk about the autonomous vehicle, which is driven by ADAS system, that is advanced driver assistance system. So we'll hear it out on various aspects of that. So basically, advanced driver assistance system, which is aid and monitoring, steering task and warning system, which helps basically driver to hello. So which helps drivers to drive the vehicle safely, more accurately. There are a lot of technologies which are involved into this. Now this has become a mandatory system in vehicles which are introduced in Europe and US, and India has also adopted various levels of ADAS. So we are going to talk about the ADAS levels and certain systems on that. So it was in 2020, US and EU, European Union has mandatory the ADAS level 2 in all the vehicles which are being sold in those markets. India also adopted this ADAS considering the impact on safety. So it was in 22 when ministry has realized that lot of casualties are happening through accidents, and India is losing almost 19 lives every hour. So which is a very major concern. So government has introduced a bill to introduce various aspects of vehicle safety, and the devices which are going to support the drivers, which are ADAS division, ADAS systems. So the moving of information system bill was passed, and now it has become mandatory to introduce certain features in all the automobiles which are coming up in Indian market as well. So 6 airbag system is one of these which are part of the safety devices, but not fall in line with ADAS, but the technology which is used in ADAS is helping that. So in ADAS we have embedded vision, then sensor fusion, then connectivity of the vehicles, then automotive system level infrastructure and human machine interface. So these are the different aspects of ADAS which are based on the different technologies, and collectively these technologies will make this ADAS at various levels depending on the features. So ADAS is basically trying to map all the objects near around the vehicle, and with the help of the technology available using LiDAR, camera systems and other sensing devices, they make driver alert about the passing by objects, and if it is going to be harmful for the vehicle, so necessary actions has to be taken by driver so that the vehicle is able to negotiate that situation safely without impacting the surroundings. And today there are few companies who has achieved the level 5, that is Tesla and Waymo. Tesla is having autopilot, and this is the first company in the world to cover 10 million miles with ADAS, which is autonomous vehicle in place. And Google Waymo is also in the trial mode, and they have also covered nearly a million kilometers in a geofenced environment. So these companies has been licensed to operate the vehicles which are driverless vehicles basically. And the history about this is it was basically a defense project which was started in early 80s. Following that, um, uh, they found a lot of different applications which can help mankind. So gradually that technology has been um, uh, diverted to automotive application, because defense has proved that this technology is going to help them in a numerous way, and lot of sensors and devices which were used for defense application now being brought into market with large scale of economies. They are making it more affordable for vehicle application. So if you look at the potential of this, so in terms of CAGR, the autonomous vehicle has got a very good future. And in today's world, most of the Indian premium cars are available with park assist and adaptive cruise control, which is part of the ADAS level 2. And in Japan and in many other places, this has been made mandatory. The technology which is used for this application is shown in different colors. So LiDAR is one technology which can visualize the objects which are in the span of nearly 300 meters. Then camera makes that they capture these objects with a more precision location, and the ultrasounds are also helping ADAS system to find the objects in the nearest vicinity of the vehicle. So the entire ADAS system is basically pushing the technology very in terms of management of data. You can look at the various amount of data which is being processed simultaneously in a vehicle. So practically the vehicles which are level 5 ADAS, which is the highest level or fully autonomous vehicle, they handle nearly 4,000 GB of data every day, every 24 hours. And so there is a lot of computing required in the entire system. So various systems are devised for that, and this technology is basically helping for the safe negotiation of vehicle on the road in different situations. So it helps pedestrian detection, lane departure, traffic sign recognition, automatic emergency braking, and blind spot and adaptive cruise control. So some of these features are now introduced in India as well. So we'll learn little more on this in following slides. So this is the classification of ADAS level. So one is no automation level. Level. So here the drivers are able to get the inputs from various signals which are available on dashboard through different type of indicators like oil level, then turn indicators, light on, etc. So that was the very primitive stage of making driver aware about the vehicle's requirement, and primarily to it is focusing only on the vehicle side. But as we moved on ADAS level further, so level 1 and level 2 which are now commonly available, so we can see a lot of inputs coming on from different sensors. So reverse camera, then um, parking assistance, etc. So those are the new features which are adopted in level 2 and which are available in Indian vehicles as well. Primarily it is offered in premium vehicle because of the cost reason, but soon it will be available for every single vehicle based on the government initiatives going forward. So what full automation level, which is level 5, where no driver is required. So that is what they have achieved in Tesla and Waymo. Though Tesla has provided steering wheel on the vehicle, but they are able to manage the vehicle without steering, using of driver and steering. So these are the level of automation again. So we are looking forward for India to graduate to level 3 and level 4 soon. And government of India has also taken a lot of initiative to help OEMs to adopt higher levels because of the pedestrian safety or oncoming vehicle safety. So there are a lot of challenges which we will learn about those challenges in uh, following slides. So these are different type of features which are adopted in ADAS vehicles. So these are primarily going upward from level 3 to level 4. So adaptive cruise control, which is already there, then adaptive light control, which is a glare-free pixel light. So depending on the environment and the driving situation, the intensity of light direction, etc., will be controlled. Then automatic parking, which is driverless parking, is also possible. Then autonomous parking is again fully operated through 5G and GPS network. Then car navigation system, we can see a lot of car navigation systems inbuilt now. Then we have a night vision and blind spot assistance as some of the features. Uh, but going forward, when the vehicle will be moving towards level 4 and level 5, the more importance is given to the behavioral aspects of driver, how driver react in a given situation while negotiating the roads or travel. So in that, crosswind stabilization, automatic emergency brake, driver drowsiness detection, and monitoring system. So these are going to be more crucial and which are focused more towards the machine human interactions. Now going forward, what will happen with these vehicles? So primarily these vehicles are going to be manless, but they are going to be connected vehicles. So there are a lot of advantages of these vehicles in different part of globe, which is going to influence the economics of those countries. And we will also see some benefit of that coming forward. So in digital, basically they are going to make use of digital communication. So lot of precision sensory devices will be required to ensure that the vehicle is monitored most accurately, and the responses of vehicle communication with cloud system has to be very fast. So these technologies are now already in place in trial mode in R&D phase, and a few of them are already implemented in the means, commercially available vehicles as well. And besides this, as we mentioned, the lidar, camera, proximity sensors, etc. So this sensory integration has to happen because today these sensors are mostly acting independently with their control units, and the integration has to happen with advanced embedded system and microprocessor controllers, which are communicating with master controllers. Then 5G communication cloud, they are basically going to provide lot of connectivity support between two vehicles and the master database of vehicle position and the traffic condition, and how that will help driver to ensure that he drives vehicle safely at speed, and also being harmless to the other environment. So that is how this 5G communication is going to help in a long way. Then digital data processing basically is going to help for the communication between vehicles, but more importantly, it is going to make use of this technology for the privacy of individuals who are going to be the occupant of that vehicle, and their safety, their personal preferences, etc., will be part of this system. The challenges to adopt this system is basically going for zero defect, because when it is manless, so there are possible incidences when system will fail. So they would like to ensure that this is a zero defect, like airline control system. So they are working towards that. Then this should be more affordable for common man who is going to be the user of vehicles, and the short development cycle. So we believe that by 2025, most of the autonomous vehicles will be on road on trial basis in different part of the world. Uh, US has also realized this almost 20 years back. when they were working on some defense related projects, and they realized that the importance of this technology is going to help um, uh, the vehicle users in a very big way. So they started encouraging this technology for industrial application as such. So this is the integration what we are talking about. So uh, the basic sensing devices which are primarily camera, radar, lidar, then GPS, and sensors which are used between two different vehicles which are going to cross each other, and they should be able to communicate to each other about various data inputs, and that has to happen in microseconds. So large amount of data being processed on the vehicle and in cloud to reciprocate the communication uh, between sensors and the users or the intended use of the vehicle. Then analysis and decision making has to happen in microseconds, actually nanoseconds, I mean to say. And then there are a lot of other technologies which are going to help the occupant for his comfort, safety. So a lot of internal comforts will come to the use of users or occupants in terms of entertainment, in terms of assisting for various application requirement during the transit. And this entire system is now being managed on the platform called as AutoSAR, because different companies has initiated this technology at different point of time, and they were working on proprietary system level architecture now, which is being converted into communication protocol, which is AutoSAR protocol. So all other users also can make use of this technology for their application, and vehicle to vehicle communication standardization will happen through AutoSAR. So this is the pictorial view of a vehicle, how it has got number of sensors. Now these days vehicles has got more than 200 sensors integrated into different part of the system, and um, large scale integration of microprocessors are happening now. These vehicles are also controlled by GPS, that is GLONASS, and different type of satellite communication network, and they help the vehicle to pass through object detection, classification of objects, uh, um, understanding the signals, what is the color of the traffic signal, accordingly the instruction will be passed on. Then lane tracking, then range visibility. These are the some of the important features which are now in part of the ADAS system. And previously they faced a lot of problem in making the more precision positioning of any object. So they are using these stereo cameras for this ADAS system. So now in today's world, the precision point accuracy of 10 centimeter is possible with the commercially available um, LiDAR systems on the vehicle. So these are the equipments and how they track each other. Why this inter-vehicle communication is very much required, because the inter-vehicle communication will help the operation of every vehicle on the road in a most safer manner. So this vehicle-to-vehicle communication, road safety, and like IoT, they are going to have a new platform called as IOV, Internet of Vehicles, because these are all exclusive requirements. And further to that, the new system which is part of this CADAS, that is the Cooperative Advanced Distance. So these features are going to be in place when these vehicles are connected vehicles, and they will work independently irrespective of brand or the operators who will manage these vehicles in a given localities. So these are the interfaces of this technology. So driver to environment, driver to vehicle, and the interactions are being captured during the driver session. Lot of data has been collected by most of the car manufacturers in last almost 10 years. and they are unable to make use of this data for bringing that data into AutoSAR. So lot of new opportunities for employment are happening in these areas. Many OEMs are hiring people who can help them to integrate this data into AutoSAR system and then bring the new standardized version of their operating system for vehicles. And interestingly, there are a lot of wearable which are a biosensor, and these are going to be part of the vehicle. So when occupant or driver who is going to occupy the vehicle with ADAS level 5, so these drivers will be continuously monitored for breath detection, then EEG, EMG, ECG. So this is going to be a ongoing data collection to ensure that the vehicle is being driven safely. So this is the yellow highlighted area is the one which is getting optimized in course of time, and um, the technical enablers are going to create a lot of opportunities for mechanical and automotive engineers. So these are the various areas of which opportunities are going to call for experts or skill sets in the new employees. So these are the different type of technologies having communication platform. So from your perspective, the skills which are required on this is Unix, Linux, embedded system related platform like Modbus, CAN bus, CNET. So all these things are required as a skill set for engineers to get into the future automotive design technologies. So these are the different players who are working on LiDAR strongly now. And beside the automotive OEM, there are a lot of technology partners are coming into co-working. And more than $200 billion has been invested so far into this. And these investments are going to continue because they say a lot of future coming from autonomous vehicle. So if you look at the different type of supply base and the potential opportunities which are going to come out of this, these are these certain vehicle modules, and the yellow highlighted is the technology provider for new autonomous vehicles. So tier 5 is a new class of vendor or supplier base being created. So they are between OEM and tier 1 suppliers. So they are basically driving the technology modules which are used for autonomous vehicle. So these interior, exterior, everywhere there will be requirement of skilled engineers who are knowledgeable in their respective field or domain, which is mechanical engineering or in case of other application like materials. But most of them, they should know the computer means digital technologies, and if they have a inclination towards that, they will have a highly rewarding career in this field, because this is an upcoming technology as of now. So what is the impact of this ADAS into complete ecosystem? One is the business model of um, automotive use is being shifted from individual user to shared services, and that is going to bring a lot of impact on economics of automotive industry. So then secondly, the traditional way of supply base versus OEM is going to change into collaborative model. Then a lot of new job opportunities are going to come up. Then the entire scenario for conventional automotive industry support system to autonomous vehicle support system is going to change. So aftermarket requirements are going to be very different. Then manufacturing requirements are going to be different. Uh, ride hailing services, logistics. These are the areas where this technology is going to influence in a great intensity. Then the mobility as a service is going to be a new platform, and this is going to give benefit or um, uh, importance to different behavior of vehicles on road during on road travel. So it is safety and environment. These are the two areas which are going to get real benefit of autonomous vehicle or ADAS, various level of ADAS, which we have talked about. And the social impact of this is basically ADAS is going to improve the accessibility for individuals with disabilities, because today disabled people are not able to drive their vehicle by themselves, but they will have that freedom now. Then um, people with special needs or impairments also can make use of the ADAS system and be mobile. Then overall, this will improve the road efficiency by proper planning, less accidents, less traffic congestion, etc. Then cost of ownership for vehicle as well as the healthcare requirement is also going to come down. So this is going to have a big impact on society in general. So insurance industry is going to face new type of challenges. Then connected vehicles also will help in productivity, better utilization of time, then time to destination, etc. Then job creation is definitely there because of the new skill requirements, and the overall occupant safety. At the same time, privacy and data security, because in that available time, the occupant has to make use of this his time in a productive way. So lot of uh, support services will come into place, and those services will be offered through vehicle. So they will have mobile offices, etc. So that is going to help them in terms of their safety and data security as well. But there are a couple of challenges as well. So how to protect this system against the hacking, then how to manage the privacy, data privacy, etc. Then there will be a big impact on social impact on driving and transportation. So what will people who are currently engaged in the transportation business or logistic business, how they are going to manage the manpower assets? So that is also going to be challenge. Then there will be some cultural impact also. Then most importantly, how to make people aware about this technology, because of vast spectrum of language, cultural and historical situations of the geographies. So all these things are going to make this system little complicated. And when autonomous vehicle will get into the areas where where there is a less awareness, so managing the traffic over that situation is going to be a challenge. And lot of collaborations will be required between stakeholders, policymakers, and public in general. So this is with some few challenges this technology is taking shape. And definitely the last impression is to making customer happy. So listen to customer with patience, because these are the things which are going to happen in the vehicle itself. So they are going to ensure that the occupant who is their customer is going to be happy in all situations. So if you have any questions, I'll try to answer those. Yeah, it is available in most of the premium cars. नहीं, उनका चालू करो। हाँ, most of the modern vehicles, premium cars, like Mercedes, including the Kia and Venue, level 2 compliance is there. Some of the features are not available in public domain, but the vehicles are capable. India will take another 4 to 5 years to adopt the fully autonomous vehicle, because we have a lot of other challenges, being a very traditional and growing economy. So those challenges has to be managed properly to adopt this technology. Now, by and large, the cost impact is going to be marginal because going forward, the adaptation or penetration of this technology and considering the scale of economies of manufacturing for sensors, basically the cost is into sensors and the processors which are used in the ADAS level 5 vehicles. So, but definitely they will be cost competitive. Lot of challenges OEMs are going to face because of this. Because today the customer base is individuals who are buying the cars. But in future, the customer base is going to change to the fleet owners and companies. So the negotiation power of these customers are going to be very different than the individual customers. So they have to be very competitive. So
Sir, can the cruise control, which is offered in, let's say, Brezza higher end model,
yeah,
can it be categorized as ADAS?
it's a ADAS level 2.
Level 2, yeah.
Level 2.
Yeah. That is what I was thinking.
So
Okay,
that is why means I mentioned couple of brands. So the sub 4 meter category is the Brezza and Venue, where they have adopted cruise control, but that is on the premium models within that category. Yeah, it is available. Then parking sensor, 360-degree cameras. These are all part of ADAS only. So they are all available at this point of time. They are not very expensive, but since it is an entry, so the OEMs are taking this as an opportunity and putting that burden on the customers' head.
Sir, I have a question.
Please.
Sir, I have heard that these automatic vehicles, as we talk about particularly about mileage,
Hmm.
so is they are giving low average?
No, you are mixing two things.
Yes.
I heard you, if I heard you rightly, you mentioned about automatic.
Yes, sir.
So that is the version of transmission which is used in conventional IC engine vehicle. So there is an impact on fuel economy. But not connected to this subject. But I'm just telling you the automated manual transmission, which is another version of automatic transmission.
AMT.
AMT, and fully automatic transmission, which can be CVT or the hydrodynamic transmissions. So these category of transmissions is impacting fuel economy partially. So there is an impact of that, but there are, besides the fuel impact, means fuel economy impact, there is a lot of comfort. So in congested cities like Bangalore, Mumbai, you can't clutch and declutch your vehicle continuously. To negotiate, say, 2 kilometer of patch,
Yes, sir.
you will
that
have to
is
spend 20 minutes.
Yes, sir. That is a other thing. But talking particularly about mileage, so I have heard that the manual vehicles give more mileage as compared to.
No. In fact, the autonomous vehicles are going to be far efficient than the conventional vehicle,
But
because
right now,
it is. And most of the time, the autonomous vehicles are going to be electric vehicle or hydrogen fuel vehicle by the time this technology will come into commercial way. So that time, but fuel economy impact is not going to be there.
okay.
And that is one of the reason why this is going to change the scenario, because the shared vehicle is going to bring lot of utilization, better utilization of vehicles. So the entire market dynamics is going to have impact due to autonomous vehicle. Let it be level 3 and level 4 also.
Sir, in India, whenever I think of the automated cars or the self-driven cars, so the major two challenges that comes in my mind is that the data privacy of the driver in the car, that it can be hacked. So this is the first problem that I think, and especially in India, if we talk about the tier 2 cities, then the rage driving is a major issue. If you go in the cities like Varanasi and in this type of cities, the drivers usually do the rage driving. So how can this self-driven and the automated cars can deal with it?
No, we are talking about, means your question is related to autonomous vehicle, where the influence of driver on vehicle negotiating the roads or the destination is going to be very different than the conventional way. So when you are talking about the rash driving, so these vehicles will not allow that vehicle to go beyond the structured way of handling on road, considering the potential impact on the pedestrian, the oncoming vehicle, etc. So irrespective, level 5, there is no control that driver will have on in his hand. Only up to level 3 and partially in level 4, the driver intervention is possible. So on its own, the vehicle cannot uh, go beyond the algorithm then designed for negotiating the designated path. So that is one. And second is when you talked about the data. So there is a lot of work happening behind this technology. So world over, scientists are engaged in ensuring that how these vehicles will not be hacked by anyone. So new platforms for cyber securities are being developed, and a lot of webinars are going on across the globe. So you can attend those to get yourself acquainted with this subject. It's a new subject on the cyber security in autonomous vehicle, because in future the autonomous vehicle is going to provide everything what is possible during that transit period inside the vehicle. So let it be your banking system, let it be your home related activities, office related activities. Practically you are going to make use of that time in best possible manner. So all this technology which will help to make use of this time in a most appropriate manner will be then available inside the car. So cybersecurity is going to play a very major role in implementing the autonomous vehicle in this. So that at this point of time, only geo-fenced area, that is, they have identified few areas which are utilized by people or public, but these vehicles are flying within that. So Google Waymo is, you will find a lot of videos on YouTube also, how they are managing, or Tesla vehicles, though they are level 5, but they have provided the steering as on date, and it can be monitored and controlled independently also. But the driver is being assisted with the technology during his travel.
Sir, in how much years we can expect this technology to come in India?
In India, there will be a lot of challenges because our infrastructure is not ready. So per se, this technology can be made available in selective cities, maybe in next 5 years time, 3 to 5 years time, because in next 3 years these will be available in Western world. So people who can afford that technology can bring these vehicles, but they are not going to get the best benefit of autonomous vehicle when they will bring it in India.
सर जैसे कि फर्स्ट ऑटोनोमस व्हीकल 1980 में इन्वेंट हो चुका था और सर टेस्ला भी 2003 में पब्लिश हो चुका था।
नहीं नहीं,
तो
प्लीज प्लीज
सर आफ्टर 40 लॉन्ग ईयर्स सर अभी तक किसी ने ये क्यों नहीं सोचा कि एडएस को मोटर बाइक्स में भी लगा सकते हैं?
नहीं, आप एडास के एप्लीकेशंस के लिए आज की डेट में लिमिटेशन जो है, एक तो जो सेंसिंग डिवाइसेस है वो अफोर्डेबल नहीं है। सेकेंडली, सेंसिंग डिवाइसेस को पूरा व्हीकल का कंट्रोल देना, यानी कि कंप्यूटिंग पावर उस व्हीकल पे आना ज़रूरी है। और जैसे आपने एक्सपेक्ट किया कि मोटरसाइकिल, अगर वो मोटरसाइकिल आपको 20 लाख रुपए में कोई दे देगा अगर ऑटोनोमस बना के, तो वेदर यू विल अफोर्ड टू बाय दैट, ये सवाल है। और 1980 में इस टेक्नोलॉजी की शुरुआत हुई थी, मैच्योर नहीं हुई थी ना। 2007 में इसका फर्स्ट लेवल डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन हुआ था, जो कि एक रेस के दरमियान स्टूडेंट्स ने डेमोन्स्ट्रेट किया था 100 किलोमीटर व्हीकल विदाउट ड्राइवर। दे हैव ड्रिवन द व्हीकल विदाउट ड्राइवर इन 2007। तो बाद में उसके बेसिस पे लोगों को उसके पोटेंशियल की अवेयरनेस हुई, एंड 2010 ऑनवर्ड्स the structured working started happening across the globe. So between 2010 to 2020, Tesla vehicle I think was introduced little before 2020. तो उस वक्त उनके पास आया था टेक्नोलॉजी, बट वो पब्लिक डोमेन में इसलिए नहीं था क्योंकि आज भी जो अभी मैंने बताया कि 10 मिलियन माइल्स उन्होंने ऑटोनोमस व्हीकल के तौर पे कवर किया है। वैसे तो कितनी सारी टेस्ला की गाड़ियां है, लेकिन जब भी वो ऑटोनोमस मोड में चली जाती है तो पूरा डेटा वहां पे कलेक्ट होता है और उसके बेसिस पे वो देख रहे हैं कि कितने किलोमीटर्स कवर हुए या माइल्स कवर हुए हैं, एंड दैट डेटा इज बीइंग इवेल्युएटेड फॉर फर्दर इंप्रूवमेंट। इसलिए आज भी वो टेस्ला कार में स्टीयरिंग व्हील दिया है, वेराज गूगल की जो कार है उसमें वो नहीं है। गूगल कार इज टोटली ऑटोनोमस, और इंडिया में भी सेम कार का डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन हुआ है बेंगलोर में, और दैट इज एज गुड एज, बट देर आर सम चैलेंजेस। मीन्स इंडिया ने सिर्फ वो अपनी कंप्यूटर टेक्नोलॉजी की जो माइट है उसको डेमोन्स्ट्रेट करने के लिए किया है, बट इंडिपेंडेंट व्हीकल इज रनिंग इन सर्टन एरियाज, नॉट इन पब्लिक प्लेस, बट एक क्लोज डोमेन में चलाया है उन्होंने with various speeds and turns etc. with objects obstructing the vehicle path, वो सब demonstrate किया है। Anything else? So thank you for patience listening. Thank you.